Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And as promised, I decided to show you guys the all-new Sawblade Rims inside of Roblox Jailbreak.
Nice.
So as you might have guessed it, Season 13 has officially ended, and that means you can now get the Sawblade Rims
if you are part of the top 2%.
But anyway, as you might have guessed it, you do have to be part of the top 2% to get these Sawblade Rims, but you can also trade for them. So today I decided to give you guys a brief preview of the Sawblade Rims, and are they worth getting? Well, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Please make sure that you redeem the reward if you see it inside of Jailbreak, because you won't be able to redeem it when the February update releases. As every new season that releases, the bonus reward redeem availability will disappear, so please keep that in mind. But anyway, so let's look at these Sawblade Rims, shall we? So if you want to equip them in the garage, you just need to simply head over to the rim section in the garage as long as the vehicle you are driving supports rims. If not, you need to try a different vehicle, like this one right here. So as you can see on the Mustang, we got the Sawblade Rims, and the Sawblade Rims should be in between the Unknown Signal and the Scope Rims. If not, that is fine, but the Sawblade Rim should be located in between these two. And that's fine if it doesn't, as long as you can find them. Once you equip it, you are good to go. As you can see, you can change the color of the Sawblade Rims. So in order to do that, you need to go over to the rim color section, and you'll be able to pick out basically any color you like, as long as you own the color. These pair rims do look really nice with Radiance. So as you can see, we got Radiant Orange, and I think that is really cool. This is Radiant Ice, and again, this looks really nice. I do suggest that you use Radiant Purple, Radiant Ice, Radiant Orange, or Radiant Yellow. The Radiants look really, really nice on this item. You can also use the Vanta Black color, which will make the rims look like spider legs, and I think that is really cool. But for this video, I'm just going to use the white color because I think this one looks pretty good anyway. So as you can see, while you're driving your vehicle like this one, the Sawblade rims move like this, and I think that is really cool. This item is very detailed, and I am so glad that it became part of Season 13 after I realized that this item came to Season 13. I am just really glad that we got an actual pair of rims as a bonus reward again. Last season's bonus reward was pretty solid, but it just wasn't that great. I mean, yeah, it's a new horn and all, but it just wasn't the best. This one is absolutely amazing. Now it is time to go inside of trading, so I'll be right back. So here I am inside of Jailbreak Trading, and now what I'm going to do is put the following. Offering Sawblade Rims. There we go. That's right, the Sawblade Rims can be traded. So as you can see, I actually have not just one, but two Sawblade Rims, because one of my ults did in fact reach level 10, and it was part of the top 2%, so I was able to get the Sawblade Rims on the old account. I ended up trading the Sawblade Rims to this account, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, these are the Sawblade Rims, and I think they look really good. Unfortunately, because a lot of people already own the Sawblade Rims at the moment, not everyone is going to be able to trade for them, because obviously they already own the Sawblade Rims and there's pretty much no point in trading for them right now. But eventually they might be pretty good in trading. We will have to find out and see. Since Season 13 just ended, we're not entirely sure as to how much the Sawblade Rims are worth, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty good in trading. So let's see if anyone is willing to offer for them. I'm sure a lot of people are going to decline. But as you can see, we got the Megalodon, the Tiny Toy, and the Snake, and that's a little bit odd, but alright. I think that's a 10 out of 10. I think that's pretty good. That's the highest offer I have seen today, but I'm not sure why that guy just offered way too much. Honestly, it's best that you don't trade for the Sawblade Rims right now, but if you don't have them in the future, then you should for collection purposes. But like I said, not everyone is going to trade for the Sawblade Rims, so I'll go ahead and wait a little bit until someone is willing to offer for them. Alright, so I spent a little bit of time to find someone who's willing to offer for them, and we got this guy with a jet, which is pretty interesting. And honestly, this is not horrible, but this is a big lose for me, because the Sawblade Rims and the Trailblazer are not worth a 1 in vehicle. They're worth more than that. I think that's like a 7 out of 10, kind of-ish. But yeah. Alright, what about this guy? Does he want to offer for the Sawblade Rims as well? So we got Retro Racer, and it turns out the Sawblade Rims is higher. We also got JDM, and I think that is a pretty good offer for the Sawblade Rims. Alright, so we got this guy here as well. Let's see if he's willing to offer for the Sawblade. Like I said, not everyone is going to offer for them. So we got his OG Sawblade, and I want him to keep the Sawblade, so yeah. Sorry, but I must let you keep the Sawblade Rims of your own. But yeah, so right off the bat, we did get some pretty solid offers for the Sawblade Rims, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to be worth as much in the future, because obviously a lot of people already own the Sawblade Rims. So this guy already has the Sawblade Rims, and I think they look really good. This guy has the beam hybrid, and I think they look pretty good on the beam. And this is the Trailblazer. Obviously this is actually mine, but as you can see, these are the Sawblade Rims, and I think they look pretty good on the Trailblazer as well. This car is very underrated, and some people also equipped the Sawblade Rims, but not everyone did. So this is the M12 Molten, and it looks really nice. And we also got a couple other vehicles like the Bugatti Chiron. As you can see, this is the Bugatti Chiron with the Sawblade Rims, and again, they look pretty good. This is the Snake with the Sawblade Rims, and again, it looks amazing. And honestly, these vehicles look really good with the Sawblade Rims. The Sawblade Rims are pretty much a huge improvement to the Spike Rims that you can get today, and honestly, they're pretty good. Now, the reason why I kind of want to stop the video there is because not a lot of people are willing to offer for the Sawblade Rims, but the offers were pretty good. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. I've seen some pretty good offers for the Sawblade Rims, and like I said, I actually have 2 of them, so I am planning to trade the other one away if one of you wants to get it, but if you don't, that is okay by all means. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, and please feel free to subscribe as well. You don't have to, but it is completely up to you. Also, please feel free to let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the Sawblade Rims. Do you think they are amazing, or do you think they are pretty terrible? Please feel free to let me know. I would surely love to heart your comments. But as always, my name is Mr. Vince. I hope you all have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We were